everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys a huge haul. This is going to be my Sephora VIB sale haul. Now I am a VIB Rouge, so I did pick up a lot of these things about a week ago when the VIB Rouge sale was going on, but I made several orders. I've actually made about 4 orders. At first I was trying to be conservative as to what I was going to pick up and what I wasn't going to pick up. But once I started getting my orders in and I saw some of the things that I picked up, I decided to pick up the same items in maybe like a different shade. So I ended up buying a lot more than I originally thought I was going to buy. But I had a lot of money saved aside because some people gifted me like Sephora gift cards for my birthday. I also had money saved aside for my birthday that I didn't really get to spend. My birthday is actually in October, and I didn't get to spend the money because I knew the VIB sale was coming up in November, so I just wanted to wait until I got the 20% off for the VIB sale. So I'm going to try and show you guys as many swatches as possible. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I tend to talk a lot, so this is probably going to be a long video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually, I have the box right here. I'm going to place it on the floor. The first thing that I picked up is I've already taken out the box because the box came a little bit damaged, so I had already taken it out of the box, and it's the Too Faced Grand Hotel Cafe. I've actually never picked up any of the Too Faced holiday kits. I normally find them to be a little bit like big and bulky, but I thought this was really cute, and I liked that the palettes actually come out of this. So this is what it looks like. It opens up like this. I'm sure you guys have already seen this already, and it comes with these 3 palettes, and it comes with like a mini Better Than Sex mascara. I'll probably put that mascara in a giveaway, hint hint. I plan on doing a giveaway really soon on this channel, so stay tuned for that. These are the 3 palettes that come in here. You have a peppermint mocha, gingerbread cookie, and eggnog latte. These palettes actually do have scents to them. So this one right here is the peppermint mocha, and it comes with 6 eyeshadows and a blush. And what I liked about this is that these blushes, I'm a huge blush collector. These blushes are actually not the standard blushes that Too Faced already has in their line. So this one right here is called Santa Baby, and it's this gorgeous like pinky peachy color. This is the gingerbread cookie one, and this one comes with a bronzer with a little bit of gold shimmer in there called Gingerbread. And again, this does smell like gingerbread cookie. Again, 6 eyeshadows and a face product. So that's Gingerbread right there. It's a really nice bronzer. I like bronzers that aren't super pigmented, so this is kind of perfect for me. And then the last one is called Eggnog Latte, and this one also smells like eggnog. So again, 6 shadows and a blush, and this blush is called Peach Cobbler, and it's a nice peachy blush. This one is really pigmented in comparison to the other one. It's not picking up on camera, but this blush is definitely a lot more pigmented than the pink one. So I'm really excited to have picked that up, and I liked that you can take these palettes out. You can actually individually gift these. It says to and from on the back, so if you pick this up, you can separate these and individually gift them. But I actually may end up keeping this packaging and setting it up somewhere as a display because I do think it is a really cute packaging. Or maybe, you know, I'll just pass it along to my niece to see if she can make like a dollhouse or something out of this. So the next 2 things that I picked up are these Sephora collection. I picked up the face mask set, which comes with, I believe, 6 masks. I absolutely love Sephora face masks, and I'm a huge sheet mask fanatic, so I thought this was a really good value. For $25 you get to try 6 of them. I've already tried 2 of the types of masks that come in this set, but I haven't tried the other 4, so I was really excited that I get to try the other 4. The 2 that I've already tried from this set I really do like, so I don't mind using them again. And this next one is called Mask It All Over set, and it comes with different types of masks. So it comes with 2 face masks, 1 eye mask, 1 hand mask, 1 foot mask, and 1 nose mask. So I haven't tried any of the any of the other masks that the Sephora line has. So I'm kind of excited to try these. I've tried foot masks before, but I haven't tried a hand mask, or I haven't tried an eye mask from any other brand. And again, I really like the Sephora sheet mask line, so I'm really excited to try this. And again, these are only $25 each. I think this is a good value even without the 20% off. I think those are really good for either gifts or to kind of just treat yourself and try all of the different masks that Sephora currently carries. The next thing I got is this Sephora Favorites Glow For It. Now this has been out of stock for a while. I believe this came out maybe about a month ago. And this is a $30 value, and it comes with 6 highlighters. And I believe there's a full-size item in here. All of these items, except for one, I haven't tried yet. And the one that I've already tried is actually the full-size item that comes in this kit. And this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. And I really like this. So I wasn't disappointed that this was the full-size item in here, because this is actually a product that I know I'll use, and I've already used, and I already love. So again, this was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. And then I was excited to try this Hourglass strobe light, and this is in the color Ambient. And that's what it looks like right there. I really like Hourglass products, and I tried one of their strobe lights from the kit that I recently purchased. Oh wow, that's a really gorgeous highlighter. I purchased the Ambient Edit palette, and there's a strobe powder in there, and it's a little bit more subtle than this. I really like this, so I'm excited that I picked up this kit. That's really nice. The next thing in here is the Benefit What's Up, and this is a cream highlighter. I've heard lots of people talking about this, but I've actually never tried it. I'm typically not a fan of cream highlighters, but this seems to set really nicely. The one thing I don't like about cream highlighters is they tend to move around a lot. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's it right there. It's a really nice, like, light gold color. I'd say maybe it has a little bit of like a champagne color to it. But that's really nice, and I like, this is a decent size. Let me show you guys how much product actually comes in here. So that's like a decent size product right there. And especially with cream highlighters, you only really need a little bit of this. And I like cream highlighters because you can also use them as a base for a powder that may not be that intense. So if you have a highlighter that's not super intense, just put a cream highlighter down and then put your powdered highlighter on top, and it's really going to make it pop. So the next product in here is from Lancome, and this is their Silky Cream Highlighter in Glowing Lights. And this pretty much looks like a ColourPop highlighter, so it's gorgeous. I think it's really pretty. Okay, it has kind of like this like marbled print on the highlighter, and it kind of feels like a ColourPop highlighter, maybe a little creamier. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous color. So this is kind of like a, ooh, I don't like the smell of this. This has like a really weird like chemical scent to it, but it's still a really gorgeous highlight. So that's it right there. It's this really nice like gold highlighter. Really pretty. It has a little bit of like a peachy hint to it, but we'll see. I don't really like the scent of that though. Then they have the Cover FX Custom Infusion Drops in Radiance. I've heard about these, but I don't necessarily think this is a highlighter. I think this is just going to give your skin like a little bit of a dewy finish. I think this is something that you can mix in with your foundations. Unfortunately, I don't use foundation, so I may actually just pass this along to somebody because I don't think I'm ever going to use this. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to use that. And the last highlighter in here is from Milk, and this is a Sunshine Oil. Again, I think this is something that you would mix in with your foundation, so I'm probably not even going to open this and just put that in a giveaway because it's probably something that I wouldn't use. But, I mean, this, and then the Benefit What's Up, that's completely worth the value of the kit, even if I don't use the other 2 items that are in the kit. So the next thing I picked up is kind of a little bit of a boring item. This is the Shiseido facial cottons, and I've heard really good things about these cotton pads. I want to say Coffee Break with Danny like swears by these. I've used so many different types of cotton rounds. I normally like remove my mascara with the Garnier micellar water before I do my face wash, and the cotton pads that I'm using right now just leave a whole bunch of fuzzies and lint on my eyelashes, and then they get into my eye and they irritate my eye. So I just thought I'd go ahead and pick these up to remove my makeup with. I don't know, it was relatively, I didn't think these were as expensive as I thought they were going to be. The way people were talking about these were like they were going to be like $40 for some cotton pads. They are still expensive for cotton pads, but I'm glad that I picked it up with the 20% off, and I am just going to go ahead and give them a try. The next thing I picked up is from Tarte, and this is their holiday like blush palette. I don't know what the name of this palette is. It says the Amazonian Clay Blush Palette, and it just says Color Wheel on here, so I thought it had some kind of special name to it, but I'm guessing it's just the color wheel. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's gorgeous packaging. Tarte always has gorgeous packaging. And then this comes with 10 mini blushes. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys with my ring light, but those are the 10 blushes right there. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm gonna blind you guys with this ring light. So those are the 10 blushes right there. It has like a little flap to kind of keep your blushes from mixing with each other. I really like Tarte holiday palettes, but this one just wasn't calling my name. I could have picked this up a while ago, especially during like the Tarte Family and Friends sale where this was 30% off. I actually kind of wish that Tarte had come out with their holiday palettes that are more with like this shape right here where they have the rectangular blushes. I really liked this blush palette. Normally it comes with like a 5th one, but the 5th one is normally like a bronzer. So I was a little disappointed when I saw that it came out. This is like the same size as their eyeshadow palette. So I actually have an eyeshadow palette right here. This is the Showstopper, so it's the exact same size as one of their eyeshadow palettes. The formula in here is said to be a lot better than that big book of blushes. They do feel like a very, traditional Tarte blush. I own a lot of their single blushes as well. They are very pigmented, not super powdery. Tarte blushes have a really nice formula, and they stay on the cheeks for a really long time. So I went ahead and picked this up. If I don't like it, I can always return it. I picked up a few lip products during the sale. I was going to pick up another NARS Audacious lipstick, but I decided to pick up one of their new Velvet Lip Glides instead, and this is in the color Bound. So this is like a gorgeous, like everyday kind of mauve-y color. And I've heard really good things about the Velvet Lip Glides, and they do seem to be really pigmented. They kind of feel like a lip gloss. So I'm curious to see how long wearing they are. So that's the color Bound right there. So like I said, it's like a nudie mauve color. Very pretty color, and I wanted to pick up a color that was going to be easy to work with. I didn't want to pick up like a darker color or like a vampier color because, again, I heard that these are more like a lip gloss formula. These aren't going to dry down matte or anything like that. So I'm curious to see how this formula works out. If I don't like it, I'll just return it and I'll get another Audacious lipstick. These definitely weren't as expensive as the Audacious lipsticks, but they were still expensive. The next lipstick that I picked up, or lip product that I picked up, is from Bite Beauty, and it's their Amuse Bouche lipsticks. I love these lipsticks. I want to say I maybe have like 12 or 15 of them already in my collection, but this was the limited edition color in Movember. So they partnered with the Movember Foundation to create this like charity lipstick. And I thought the color was absolutely gorgeous, but it also has like a mustache imprint on the lipstick. This just says Movember 2016. It has the standard Bite Beauty bullet, has a little mustache right on the bullet right there, and then it also says 2016 right on the bullet as well. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous mauve color. So that's just one swipe right there. I'll show you guys. One. That's a terrible swatch. Sorry, guys. It's one swipe right there. Gorgeous, gorgeously pigmented lipstick. Gorgeous color. For being such a creamy formula, these lipsticks actually last a really long time on the lips. The only thing is that I'm always afraid to put them in my makeup bag. Because they are made with all natural products, they do tend to melt a lot easier than a traditional lipstick. And I already have trouble with my regular lipsticks melting on me in the middle of the summer. So that's the only downside about that. The next thing I picked up is from Kat Von D, and this was one of her Studded Kiss lipsticks, but she came out with a few shades that are limited edition for the holidays. And the color that I picked up is in Lolita 2, because I actually don't own the Lolita or the Lolita 2 liquid lipstick. I've been wanting to pick those up for a while, but they're always sold out online. So I just decided to pick this up in the studded lipstick. And this is absolutely gorgeous. So it has Kat Von D on the top of the lipstick right there. And then I don't know why I couldn't figure out how to open up this lipstick, you guys. So you just pop it open like a regular lipstick, but for some reason I couldn't find the seal. So this is what the color looks like. It's gorgeous. She has, you know, Kat Von D on the lipstick tube there. And let me give you a swatch of this lipstick. So the lipstick is a little, it's a little bit of like a matte formula. It's creamy, but it did tug a little bit when I was applying it. That's a really pretty color. I actually don't own any colors like this. It kind of has like a little bit of like a terracotta in there. It's really, really pretty. I'm excited that I picked this up, and I can see why people really like this color. So I picked up another Kat Von D product, and this is her liquid lipstick. I already own one in the color Lovesick, which is this really pretty like everyday pinky color. So I picked up the color in Bow and Arrow. This is another one of the very popular Kat Von D colors, and thankfully they had this one in stock, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I was worried that it was going to be a little too brown, but it's actually a very, very pretty, like brownish nude. It's not as brown as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more brown like Whirl. I'm actually wearing Whirl on my lips right now, so I feel like it's a little bit lighter of a brown than Whirl. I really love the formula of these lipsticks. I'm glad I picked this up. Again, I kind of regret that I didn't pick up a lot of color, but... So the next three things is the reason why I have to be careful when I shop the VIB sale. I picked up not one, not two, but three of the Marc Jacobs air blushes. Now, I originally only picked up one. So the first one that I picked up is in Flesh and Fantasy. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's so gorgeous. It's really elegant, very, very classy looking. This is actually my first Marc Jacobs product. When I saw these blushes come out over the summertime, again, this is Flesh and Fantasy, I just knew I had to have them. I almost don't want to swatch this. It's so beautiful, but this pretty much has two shades in here. You have a darker shade and a lighter shade. So I'm going to try and swatch all three of these for you. I heard that these pick up better with a brush, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous like nude color, and I think this would be a perfect everyday color, especially for me in the wintertime. It may not be showing up too well on camera, but it's definitely showing up on my skin. Hopefully you guys can see that there. But this is a really, really nice, like everyday type of blush. These are the blush colors that I tend to gravitate towards first, which is why I purchased this blush first. The next blush that I picked up after I received Flesh and Fantasy was Kinks and Kisses. And this is a little bit more of like a peachy like blush, like a peachy pink blush. And that's what it looks like right there. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous blush. So again, I'm going to try and swirl everything together for you guys to give you, you know, 3 swatches. These are very, very smooth, very, very buttery. So that's it right there. Again, it may not be picking up on camera just because these are such like natural looking blushes. They're not intensely pigmented. Yeah, these are definitely, you can definitely build this up. So that's it right there, all swirled together, just built up. But if you wanted to just do like a light wash of color, you could. So I kind of like that. Again, super smooth, super buttery. I'm so excited about these. And then the last blush that I picked up is called Lines and Last Night. And this is the like peachiest of them all. So that is Lines and Last Night. And like I said, this is definitely more like a creamsicle color. Yeah, this one, that's just like one, sorry, that's a terrible swatch, but that's just like one swipe of it right there. Ooh. And it's pretty pigmented. So that's just one swipe of it right there. As you can see, this one's definitely the most pigmented. So this one I would definitely go in with like a lighter hand. But that's just gorgeous. I feel like this one would definitely be better in the summertime. So again, this was the nude one in Flesh and Fantasy. This is Kinks and Kisses, which is a little like peachy pink. And then I'll show you Lines and Last Night in comparison. So this is Lines and Last Night in comparison to Kinks and Kisses. So you can definitely see it has a lot more peach in there. I am so excited that I picked these up. I just went ahead and splurged because again, it was my birthday month last month and I didn't really pick much up from Sephora during my birthday haul. The last thing I purchased was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and this is pretty much the only, besides the Too Faced Grand Hotel, this is really the only like eyeshadow palette that I was even interested in. Now, I wanted to pick this up at Ulta, same thing with the Too Faced Grand Hotel. If it's a product that's available at Ulta, I'll normally pick it up at Ulta because Ulta has a better reward system than Sephora does. But they've been out of stock of this palette forever. It was available when the VIB sale started, so I went ahead and picked this up. I'm sure you guys have seen this. This has been out for a while, but I wanted to wait and get it 20% off, whether it was from Sephora or Ulta. So those are the colors right there. Absolutely gorgeous palette. I don't own any palette with these shades. I was gonna pick up the Mega Pro 3 because it had the similar like, you know, burnt looking shades. Like there's terracotta here called Red Ochre. Then there's Venetian Red. God, these are so pigmented and buttery. You have Love Letter. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then Realgar is like this really pretty, like, I'd say this is definitely more of like a terracotta color, but or maybe like an Adobe brick color. Those are them right there. So smooth. The only other Anastasia palette that I have is the Self-Made palette, and that's probably one of my favorite palettes ever. I use that palette so often, and I didn't think I would because I purchased it last year during the VIB sale, or maybe during one of the Ulta 20% off sales. So I'm so glad I picked this up, and I actually may try and do a tutorial on here. One of my friends, Lynette, who also has a YouTube channel, suggested that maybe I do a makeup tutorial with like a manicure and it all be fall inspired. So I'm kind of glad I picked this up because I feel like I could do like a fall inspired makeup tutorial using this palette. This is not a limited edition palette, so you can still get your hands on this palette. I know it's been out for a while, so a lot of people probably have this palette already in their collection. And then I was going to coordinate some type of manicure with the eye look that I did that day. So Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. It would be my first makeup tutorial ever, so I'm a little nervous about it. Leave your suggestions down below in the comments section, or let me know if that, like, again, if that's something you would like to see, or, you know, maybe if you don't want to see me do it with the Modern Renaissance palette, maybe with like a more well-known palette like the Naked palettes or like the Lorac palettes. If you guys have seen my palette declutter, you'll see all of the palettes that I currently have in my collection, so you can request for me to do something using any one of those palettes if you don't like the Modern Renaissance palette. I know some of the looks in here are a lot bolder. And that's it. That's everything that I got during the Sephora VIB sale, or the VIB Rouge sale. I believe the VIB sale is still going on. I don't know if they're gonna have just a regular Beauty Insider discount they normally do around this time of year. So if you are a VIB and the sale is still going on, hopefully some of these swatches helped you out. If not, hopefully at least you found this haul entertaining. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. And please don't forget to subscribe. I am currently posting 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And don't forget to leave any video recommendations down below. If you ask, I will make a video for you guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.